Ahoy, shipmates! We're just passing the Needles. Talk about the Needles quite a lot on the channel. Absolutely marvellous day here out on the Solent. There's hardly any wind, although the forecast was for a gentle breeze. It's dropped off a bit. The sea state is, as you can see, marvellous. It's sunny, but ever so slightly cloudy, which is really quite good. That means that I'm not getting too sunburned. We're just heading our way back to Poole Harbour, and we are going past the Needles. We've just come from Allen Bay, which is back that way. That was quite interesting. There's a nice drop anchor there. This on the top here, you can't quite see it. On the other side of the original location for launching rockets into space when they did a little rocket testing during the Second World War. On the other side of that cliff there. Quite interesting. But this is past the Needles here. This is a lighthouse at the end, obviously. You can see that. You can see that. It's not a manned lighthouse anymore, but I can't imagine, living in this tiny concrete tower at the end of these Needles. Quite an ordeal, because it does get very windy. Typically, if it's windy in the whole of the south coast, the windiest place on the south coast is always the Needles. If it's 60, 70, 80 miles an hour in port, in the port of Southampton, it will be somewhere in the region of 100, 110, even as high as 120 out here on the Needles. So this is the way that... oh, ahoy there, William Jones. Welcome to the spontaneous stream. Like I say, this is not the typical way when we see the cruise ships depart the port of Southampton. They very rarely come through this way. There we have, can't really see it, but over there is Hurst Castle, way over there. But it's quite a narrow channel over to the Needles. But it's not often cruise ships come this way. I'm not entirely sure why. Apparently they can, there's no reason why they can't. Navigationally, slightly more difficult, but they always seem to go around the Isle of Wight. Very similar to the White Cliffs of Dover, aren't they? I'd say it's simply a marvellous day here. Looks like the start of Howard's Way. I wonder if the captain remembers the theme tune. You never know who we might see. I can't remember the names of the cast and crew. Was it Ben Howard? I can't remember now. Oh, Howard's Way. Well, that's what I went the other day. I went to the Jolly Sailor pub, which was up the I tried to go there for a pint, and their pontoon was closed. Ken Masters, he was my favourite. That's right, well done, William Jones, shipmate. Ken Masters, absolutely, he was my favourite. Sue Greening says, Howard's Way, blast from the past. I know. I watched a few episodes the other day, and I've forgotten how good it was. I don't know if you can see here, but the Needles was a little bit difficult. But the Needles, which is over there, carries on all the way out here. You can just see the different coloration there in the water, where it goes from light to dark, where the waves are kicking up, the split of swell there. That's because the Needles go all endless water. There's a real shelf along there, and I think it was sometime last year there was a ship which tried to cut the channel, and instead of going round, went straight across and ran aground. It's actually quite shallow along there. And in fact, the marker, I probably can't see it, but it's that very small dot in the distance. That's the marker that you need to go around if you're a large ship. We're only on a small ship today, so we won't need to worry too much about that, but we are on an educational exercise, so we will be following the navigational master's true. Right, I'm going to have to cut this one off, shipmates, because at any moment now the captain's going to open the throttles, and if I don't stop this, I'm going to get very wet or possibly fall off. I really don't want that to be. Oh, wait there, Emma Harrison. Welcome to the stream. my quick spontaneous stream. Starting to be a bit smelly out here. Right. I think I'm going to draw this to a conclusion because I think the captain is making noises at me like he wants to open it. So, with that, shipmates, I shall endeavour to bring you some better content shortly. Till next time.